Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Snack and Slack, the snack size podcast, all about snacks.
I'm Ben.
I'm Carson.
And this is Snack and Slack.
Yeah, and here we are at Snack and Slack, HQ
2.
HQ2. I was going to say with the...
Out in Queens.
Okay.
Well, Amazon in their HQ2.
Oh, okay. I'm like, why are we in Queens now? I was going to say we're here with Healthy Snack. But
Yeah, this is our first healthy snack.
Yeah. I think...
It's not processed food for once.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know if I'll survive non-processed food.
Yeah.
All right, this snack has...
If you clicked on it, you know that it's called the cucumber concoction.
Yeah, and cucumbers are old. There's a lot of history there, but this... We don't really know the history. Actually, I think Ben has an idea, though.
Well, this is how my coworker explained it to me, because she's the one who recommended this. Shout out to Brittany.
Holla.
So let me explain the snack first, and I'll go into the history a bit. So, basically, you cut up some cucumber, you let it sit in vinegar for 10 minutes, pull it out, salt it, and then eat it. Which sounds terrible to me, but she swears by it.
At least you're straightforward about your feelings going in.
Yeah.
I think it sounds okay.
All right. But I don't like pickles or cucumbers, so that's...
What about kind of in between the two?
We'll see. But...
It's a cheap snack.
Yeah, I mean, cucumbers are only like 66 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they take your dollar and the machine doesn't break like Walmart did for us.
Yeah, that was just lame Walmart.
And then what, vinegar's like a penny for like 20 gallons or something? I don't know. It's like nothing. It's like water.
Yeah. So anyway, so Brittany told me that back in like the mid 1800s, she had an ancestor named Denise.
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 Up in the 1800s, Denise, huh?
Yeah, weird name for the 1800s.
Yeah.
But anyway, so they were a farming family up in Montana, and they realized that they were just could not grow anything
except for
cucumbers. They were just really talented cucumber farmers. But
that would suck.
Yeah. So one day they tried to pickle some things. I think this is the early days of pickling, so they didn't quite know that yet.
They didn't know that like if you waited forever, then they'd become like a different thing.
Yeah, I think
they're probably impatient.
Yeah, I think they just accidentally pulled one out too soon. Like they were in the middle of the process of pickling it. And they just went to put some salt on it, tried it, and they're like, oh, hot dang, this is some good stuff.
I wonder if at that point they were like, and now for generations and generations we will eat this snack.
I don't know, because this has been fake history with Ben Blizzard.
Oh.
Yeah, I have no idea what the history is on
this. Somebody could have made this up like 2 weeks ago. Oh,
That's
I wonder.
True. But she says that she's been eating it since she was a little kid.
So, but does she know that it came from the 1800s? Can she deny that? Because it might have.
I don't know.
Yeah, okay. We'll have to do some research.
Yeah, Brittany,
we'll have to do some family history or something.
I'm not doing her family history. I can barely do my own.
Maybe she knows. You know, like the old like family Bibles and stuff where they used to write like the genealogy and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if this recipe is also scrawled on there.
Probably.
Somewhere.
It's a pretty basic recipe. They could probably fit it in the margins.
Cucumber, vinegar, salt. Okay, well, so it has been like 10 minutes.
Yeah, we should probably pull these out.
So I don't want to like
pull some onto your napkin.
I don't want to like oversteep them. I mean, this isn't tea.
Yeah. I think it only takes like 12 hours to turn cucumbers into pickles normally.
Really?
That's what Pinterest told me today when I was looking it up.
Well, I mean, actually, that really surprises me.
Maybe that was a total lie.
But do you need? I don't know how many of these I'm going to eat. Maybe I'll love it. I don't know.
I'm only going to take out 2 because I don't have high hopes.
Do you know if... I think with pickles you have to have dill in there too.
What is dill?
It's a plant.
Oh.
I think it's like just like an herb.
I'll take a third one.
Kind of like thyme or whatever.
It's a little guy.
You know, it's interesting because my wife's family, they eat cucumbers and slices of cheese. And I just realized this. And I'm like, what? I don't know what's up with like family tradition and cucumbers with an unexpected second and third ingredient.
Well, when you get a whole cucumber for 66 cents.
That's true. You start finding out ways you can make it good in some way. I'm going to steep mine in Baja Blast because I think that's more my speed is.
Now that one actually does originate in the 1800s.
Baja Blast, yeah.
Baja Blast.
Yeah, back in the
cucumbers.
1800s in Taco Bell.
All right, I'm going to dive into this because I feel like if I don't start, I'm not going to have the courage to because I cannot stress how much
you
I
are
don't
scared.
like.
I like that your coworker picked the snack. I hope this is like a terrible experience for you, and your coworker just like
It's just
brings it up
messing
every
with me.
day. Hey, Ben, you want some cucumbers? I might bring it up every day.
Although now you guys know that if you actually suggest a snack to
We'll
us,
do it.
we're gonna eat it regardless. Well, let's see how
man. Yeah, now people are going to suggest bad snacks.
this goes. No, wait, please don't.
They're just like pig's feet with extra pig's feet.
Within reason, we want to. If you send us
No.
something wild like
Without no
that, hear me out.
out of reason.
If they send us something wild like that and they include pictures of themselves eating it, we'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what if they're... Some people like really don't mind that. And other people do mind that.
Carson just pointed at us.
That's who I'm talking about. We have pink Himalayan salt. I don't know if that's good or
we're,
bad.
We're giving this the fancy.
Basically, I just wanted to... Oh, but I can't. I can't do that in front of the mic. I want to do this.
Makes a nice noise. Okay, I'm going to put this in my mouth if you want to watch my reaction
Okay,
to
hold
it.
on. Now I got a salt.
Oh,
Bay.
Salt Bay.
Yeah, I got a salt. Bay. That did not go as planned. But you put a lot of salt on it. Did you oversalt yours? There's no way to
Probably.
tell.
I don't
Should
know.
have had her on.
Okay, yeah, we should have faced
Ben's
them.
gonna love this. He's going in. Is it the crunch of the salt or the crunch of the cucumber? I'm kidding. Well, he hasn't. His face hasn't turned colors yet. He's thinking about it though. I'm just noticing now that your shirt has trees on it.
Yeah. That's a snack.
nice.
You should try that.
Sure.
I'm going to rinse out my mouth.
Pine trees are a snack?
No, this.
Oh.
I'm going to rinse out my mouth. I oversalted that.
Yeah, I think you did. I think you better do another one and kind of take back the salt a little bit because I was like, you're still going with the salt?
Yeah, that's fair.
So what... Are you going to just try another one before you speak?
Yeah, I'd like you to try it before I...
Okay.
I mean, there's the salt.
Well, you didn't freak out per se.
Yeah, it was... I will say that it was better than I expected.
But does that mean it's good?
Salt.
Does that mean it's good? We don't know. Because Ben was basically expecting a plague, I think. He was thinking...
I was expecting to spit this out.
You were... Yeah.
Like, full disclosure.
Maybe a little dramatic. I don't know, maybe. But I want to know if it's good.
Yeah,
And I guess
give it
there's
a
only
shot.
one way to find out. I have to take this hand that's holding it and I have to bring it to my mouth.
Get on with it. So I definitely oversalted it because I could feel the salt crystals in my mouth more than I could feel the cucumber. But I have to say, I did like this better than pickles or plain cucumbers. I'm surprised by this.
You're surprised that if you go in between, you get something that's not so bad.
Yeah, let me try the second one.
I think I undersalted mine.
Okay, I'm just going to dip mine in the...
Because I saw what Ben was doing, and I was like, I don't want to do that because... Well, the problem with pink Himalayan salt is it becomes like crunchy if you get too much of it on there. So I was afraid of that, but I'm going to add a little more salt because I feel like it was missing a little something.
I think the second time I got the salt right. Yeah, that's not bad. Like, I don't think I'm going to go home and whip some up.
Oh, I oversalted. Wow. Okay, if you oversalt it, it's really not good.
I know. I feel like the margin, like,
I know.
the consequences of over or undersalting are disastrous.
Well, because I undersalted because I don't want, like I said, I don't want to overdo it. And I was like, it's missing a little something. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, oversalted, and I'm like, somewhere in between that must be good. So let me see if I can find a way to make that happen.
It's just interesting because cucumbers have so much water in them.
Uh-huh.
It's interesting to have such a salty snack. It's like a chip that you bite into and releases water into your mouth, which is a lot better than it
New
sounds.
water lays
Watermelon lays
with real water. Salted watermelon. Do you ever do that?
Oh, I haven't, but that's probably along the same vein. But this is vinegar.
Not watermelon.
Yeah, the vinegar comes through pretty strong too.
Yeah, I mean it is vinegar. So, but after only 10 minutes, it's kind of surprising. I was like, I'm assuming that the vinegar would be there because, like, the taste would be there because obviously she eats this and she didn't. I'm assuming that if they eat it all the time and 10 minutes wasn't enough, it would be 15. They would never say 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's got to be a reason for the 10 minutes. You're not contorting your face. I feel like you got the salt mixture better this time.
Yeah, I'm not in agony this time around.
I know when I first one. I tried really hard to keep a straight face on that first one. There was a lot of salt.
It was too much salt. Yeah, on the first one I dialed 911, but I didn't press call. But on this one I put my phone away. I'm not even foreseeing an emergency anymore because I think I've learned my lesson.
Yeah.
Well,
so what are your thoughts on it?
Well, no surprise. It's a lot salty and sour. I mean,
it tastes shockingly like cucumbers, vinegar, and salt.
Yeah, almost a little bit. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, you know exactly what's in it.
Yeah. I do have to say, this is the first podcast we've recorded where I'm like, oh, man, I don't feel like a pig for eating this snack.
I know.
It's kind of refreshing.
Well, I was like, what am I going to do with the other 3/4 of a cucumber we have now in the kitchen?
Are you thinking about doing this some more?
I might do this some more.
You know, if you have the cucumber, you might as well.
Yeah, I know, because I'm not like going to... Actually, I will say that I do like cucumbers plain. I like them in salads sometimes. Sometimes in salads, even... It's weird because cucumbers I don't feel like they have a strong taste, but I feel like...
Yeah.
They have a very signature taste.
You could always just get a big pot of water. Cucumber water?
Big pot of water? Oh, cucumber water. I was like, no, it has to be vinegar. Did you not hear her? That's part of the thing.
So I have to say, I liked this, but Brittany, I feel like you were overhyping it.
Uh-oh.
Like, it was good, but it wasn't like, oh my gosh, I want you to try the snack.
She's going to file a complaint with Human Resources. Ben doesn't like my snack. I'm going to file a complaint with my Human Resources.
What do you do if your complaint is against your Human Resources? Because I've got some problems.
You come to my Human Resources from a completely different private company and you just complain and they go, okay. I'm sorry. What is your name? What? I can't remember what department you work in. And you say, I'm over there. And you just point because everything from our Human Resources, everything's that way. So you just, I'm in that over there. You just mumble. Anyway, and I'm not getting my checks either. So
we should fix that.
Here's my bank account info.
How much were you making? 200,000?
200,000? Does that sound right? She's like, I don't know. You're like, was it 250?
I'm the vice president.
Yeah, you haven't met me. I'm new here. I started the company. I mean, something like that. You know, this is actually good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, let's see what the composite score gives us. I'm going to try and be very fair on this. I'm trying to get rid of you want to like dog on your notions.
coworker. Yeah. Well, and also, yeah, you like because you going into it, you're like, this is gonna be awful. Cucumbers are such a weird vegetable.
Yeah.
They're almost like fruit to me because they like actually have like they're not sweet, but like they have like a kind of a fresh taste to them.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess because most fruit has like a lot of juices in it.
Yeah, and you eat it and you're like, oh, that's refreshing. And also, I feel like you could just eat cucumbers all day as a snack. Well,
I couldn't.
Well, I could. And you would like be totally healthy.
That's true.
The other day I was playing games on the computer with some friends from work and I ate 2 pounds of carrots.
Dang.
In the course of like 2 hours.
Carrots are a good snack. We'll have to review those.
Yeah. Carrots are really good. But yeah, and it was like, it's kind of crazy because like, you think about like, in this drink here, 170 calories, but it's totally worth it because it's Baja Blast. I mean, come on. But 170 calories, but it's like, you could eat like 5 pounds of carrots and ends up with the same amount of calories, but you're totally full.
That's true.
It's just crazy what sugar does.
I know. I feel like I should cut sugar out of my diet, but that's
I might after
podcast.
I might after school ends because I need sugar. I need caffeine.
Yeah.
But also, what's crazy is you get way too much salt already. Like most people get too much salt in their diet.
Oh, really?
Because like a lot of like preserved foods have way too much salt.
That makes sense. I mean, you eat a bag of chips, that's probably 100% of your salt.
Oh, a bag? Like, even if you eat like one of those little ones that you get at Subway? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that'll do most of it. I was keeping track of my diet, and it was very easy to overdo it.
No, I had an app that was keeping track of it,
Mm-hmm.
and I hated it because all my none of my food made it into like the green category of eat as much of this as you want.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know.
You gotta get the cucumbers.
My diet is terrible.
My diet's not great.
It's funny. So these have been sitting on the napkin, and the napkin is just sopping wet now.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's been releasing a lot of liquid. I feel like there's a science lesson here about osmosis.
Osmosis Jones?
I was gonna say that.
I don't know. I can't remember what osmosis means.
It's like, osmosis is where like water flows in and out of a cell, depending on. Yeah.
So Osmosis Jones, right? You're talking about a TV show?
Yeah.
Or the movie or whatever the
That
heck
was
it is?
great. I think it was both. It was great regardless of what it was.
The movie?
I liked it.
Oh,
Osmosis
yeah.
Jones?
I thought you were just talking about the concept of osmosis. I'm like, it sounds like it's important.
No, Osmosis
The only
Jones.
thing I know is how to program. That's the only thing I know how to do anymore. I've done too much of it, so I forgot everything else I've ever learned.
Who needs biology?
I mean biology?
Isn't that where you'd learn about osmosis?
Oh, yeah. No, I just mean I forgot about like literally everything else
Oh.
besides computer science. You know, I'm thinking now, this stuff has been in here for too long per recommendation.
Oh.
I'm curious if it matters.
Oh, stop that.
Oh, come on. I had it on the fork.
I'm going to give it the score while you take care of that.
I'm
You'll
trying to
stop
get
your clanking.
Well, I don't want a lake here on the table any more than it's already here. I don't care. This table's like whatever, but I just don't want to have to clean it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, value on this. I think it'd be criminal to give it anything less than a 9.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you really don't like it, though, then maybe the
That's-
value's not quite there.
Yeah, that's the only reason I'm not giving it a 10. Because
Mhm.
for what you're paying, it's like crazy cheap,
Yeah.
but I just don't like it. So
Oh, you don't like it?
I'm trying to think of this. How do I want to word this? I wouldn't pick it to put it on my plate, but
Mhm.
if I was invited over for dinner and it was someone that they just prepped the plate for me,
And yeah, here's your plate.
yeah,
Or they say, Ben, I see your plate is missing these. Oh, I forgot them. My bad. Because you don't want to feel bad.
yeah, it's not gonna be something I'm like slipping to the dog. Like I'll go through it, but I'm not like, ooh, where's the cucumbers at?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so aftertaste, it's just kind of. What did you just do?
I just like I had that piece, and I didn't let it like dry really. So there's a lot of vinegar on it,
Okay.
and I just like took a breath in as I was swallowing, and I just like my throat just became like engulfed in like fire. It felt like.
All right, for aftertaste, I'm giving it a 6
Okay,
because I don't know. What'd you think of the aftertaste?
put me down right now because I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
We're going to jump ahead, and I'm going to do aftertaste. I gotta say 4.
Ooh, that's low.
It's really sour.
It is.
And at first, I like it a lot more. But then as it fades, I'm like, I feel like I have to keep swallowing.
That's fair.
Does it feel like that for you?
No, I think
Okay.
I got the salt. I think I nailed the salt on the second one.
I think it was that last one that kind of screwed that one up for me.
Yeah.
But I think aftertaste, it's just too... That's too much. This is one of those snacks that I don't think I could just eat a bunch of them. Even
That's
though I kind
fair.
of have, but it's because they're so light.
Yeah.
But, and I want to give it a fair shake, too. So
Texture, I'm going to give it a 4. I didn't like it.
you don't
I
like
don't know.
cucumbers at all? Do you think the salt made a difference?
I think the salt did make a difference.
Yeah.
Maybe if we were using normal salt,
Yeah. That's the only problem with this type of salt.
the Himalayan salt.
But dang, does it make a good maraca?
Yeah, I didn't find the texture of any part of it enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
So, for taste,
It's a big one.
I feel like I need to give it... I'm going to keep it at a 6. I wanted to give it a 7, but that just felt too high for me. And then appearance...
We need a creativity category. 10.
Yeah, 10
pretty
out of 10 for
creative.
creativity. I would have never thought of this on my own.
Yeah. I'd be interested to find out who came up with it.
Denise.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the whole trek out
The whole
west and
fake
stuff.
history.
Yeah, the trek out west and all that stuff.
Appearance, I don't know. Part of it's our own. doing the appearance.
The cutting was not.
Yeah. I think, okay.
You did an okay cut. Okay job
I think if
cutting.
you gave a dang about the appearance, you could make it look really good. So
Maybe.
I'm going to give it an 8.
You could present
Because
it.
cucumbers still look refreshing.
Yeah, and you're the one making it.
Yeah.
So it's up to you.
All right, so you gave us the aftertaste of 4. What's the value at?
I think I gotta give it a 10 because it was so cheap.
It's so cheap.
And like,
If I liked it, I would have given it a 10.
yeah,
But I didn't, so it's a 9.
I think I like it. I think the nice thing about like a chip, like a Lay's, is you know what you're getting every single time you dip your hand in the bag.
Yeah.
There's no consistency here, and this is a new snack to us, so it's not like we know what's good. You know, we know how to do it. We need to hang out with the originator of the snack and say, is this too much? Is this too much salt?
Yeah, I asked her to like give me a demo. She's like, "What do you want? You just put salt on it." I'm like, "Okay."
You're like, this is snackology though. We need to get the triple beam
Absolutely.
weight or triple beam scale, triple beam weight.
I still don't know what you're talking about.
Triple beam scale. You don't know what that is?
I don't think so.
It's one of the ones like in science class. I remembered something besides computer science. It's like the long ones. And it's like the classic kind of scientific looking scale
at the doctor's office.
Except for it's sideways.
Okay.
Here's the like platform that you put stuff on, and then here's the weight thing that you like slide the weight. I'll just show you a picture later. You've definitely used one in school.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, we get out the microscope and stuff. Texture, I gotta go 7. I really like the crunch.
Okay.
I've always liked cucumbers crunch
That's
because it's like
although this doesn't feel like a normal cucumber in my mouth.
really. I don't know if the soaking it for 10 minutes really makes a huge difference. Maybe, although maybe it
Don't eat
does.
enough cucumbers.
Although maybe it does because of like the way cucumbers are. They're so like most of it is liquid. So maybe that like are they porous? I don't know.
I was looking,
not a
especially once you cut
cucumber.
it up, it's porous for sure.
Yeah, so it probably soaks in the vinegar. So it might make it might make it more soggy really quickly. So maybe that's like important for the 10 minutes. I feel like if you let this in here for an hour and you ate it, it's going to be miserable. I bet
Yes.
I bet that her whole family, I bet that no one does that because I feel like it would just
Absolutely
get
not.
bad really quick.
So what about taste?
It's hard to do taste when it varies. But
No,
I'm saying that like the best one that I did, the one that I thought I think I nailed
That's
the
kind of
kind of
what I
concoction. Yeah, I think
base
that's
it off.
what would happen if I spent enough time trying to figure out what I really like.
Yeah.
I'd have to say, taste 7.
7. Okay.
I like it.
Then appearance.
I just don't think I could eat a ton of them at one time.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to have a drink because of the salt. It's like holy cow.
Yeah, I don't think I'd eat a ton of them at a time, but it doesn't have anything to do with the aftertaste, texture, or taste. Like,
It's just a lot.
yeah,
They're just strong.
that's it. I
Um,
guess it does have to do with the taste.
Yeah, I don't know. Kind of combination of all, a little bit. And the last one is appearance. There's something that just looks fresh about cucumbers.
Yeah.
I don't know if the other additions are really playing into this. Just the appearance, because it's like I guess you can kind of see the salt, but
Well, the salt we used, you can.
that's true. If you're using table salt, then you probably wouldn't really be able to tell anyway, and I don't think that would really matter. I think
I don't
appearance
think so.
is 7.
Okay.
Just cucumbers remind me of like summertime, and they're light, and I know I can eat like a million of them. And
Yeah.
they look like, the only thing I don't like about them is they look like squash. They look like squash, but I don't like squash that much.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, compared to other vegetables, I think cucumbers are really good, actually, because there's a lot of other vegetables that I just really do not like. But yeah, we still got a lot of vinegar, and I guess you could reuse the vinegar too, so that makes it even more economical. You could just keep dropping cucumbers in vinegar over and over again. And, you know, we live in Utah. There's a lot of salt in Utah, that's for sure. Go out to the Great Salt Lake, harvest some salt for free.
Walk out to the salt flats.
That sounds like, yeah, salt flats and just get a cup. I don't know if it works like that.
I don't think so. My dad works at a place that mines salt out of the Great Salt Lake.
Does he get to bring home free? They pay him in salt. Hey,
It's
Dad, bring home some
road
free
salt,
samples.
though.
Oh,
So we do get free road salt, but
really?
for our driveway. But
That's nice.
yeah,
But no
Yeah.
salt-free cucumber. That's kind of a.
no, it's a different process, and
It's not
like, they don't
food.
want
It's
it.
not food grade.
It's not. That's exactly.
Oh, can you
what
imagine
it's
with those huge ice crystals? That would change the texture
not. Yeah.
just a little bit.
All right.
This
so
has been fun doing a snack that like somebody you know.
It is. I kind of like having to prep the snack too. I don't want to do it every episode, but every once in a while,
I want to get our hands dirty every episode, but it is kind of nice. It's a little change of pace.
Yeah. So do you want to know the scores?
I do want to know the scores. I'm surprised by them. I can see them over there.
Yeah. You gave it a 35.
Mm-hmm.
I gave it a 33, which is way closer than I thought it was going to be to your score.
Yeah, I
It's because you
feel
gave
like
it really low aftertaste, and I gave it a really low texture.
So it kind of evened out.
Yeah, so total of 68.
And our high scores were both 10 and 9 on volume. So that
Value.
yeah, let's say volume. Do I mean like there's a lot of cubic volume to it because there's a lot of cucumber? I don't know.
You lost me.
No, because I said I'm just wondering why I said the wrong word. I'm trying to make excuses for the fact that I don't know how to speak my native language after 25 years. Moving on.
Yeah, 68. That's a higher score than I would have thought.
I think so. I'm just surprised.
Usually we're like, it's a good snack if it's in the 70s.
Yeah. Which is surprising too, because like the first couple of them we did were like, oh, only 70? I thought I liked it.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, when's that snack going to come along that's in the 90s? Where I'm just like, everything is so good. Maybe I'm just too particular.
Maybe.
Or maybe I'm just afraid of like hyping up a snack too much.
That's probably plays
And
a big
being
part
like,
of
letting it take the front of the, let it take the lead and be like, not so good after all.
I think once we have a lot more snacks under our belt, we'll be more willing to say,
like, this is really good.
yeah.
Yeah, no, we need to have a poster or something on the wall and be like...
That would be awesome to have a big chart.
Yeah. No, we need to have one right here, and then we also need to have one behind the camera so we can be like, yeah, and blah, blah, blah. And then be like, oh, no, I can't give this a 7. This snack had a 7 on that.
It's kind of hard doing it on the fly,
Yeah.
because you can't really base it off of what
Well, and can you imagine if we just were like, how do I feel about it? I'm going to give it a 75. Like, if we just, like, pull the 2 digit, up to 3 digits out of our
I like breaking it down.
And just threw it down. We're like, I think breaking it down helps be more consistent.
I think so, too.
Especially because just in between recording, sometimes you just like different stuff different days.
It's true.
So anything can happen.
Well,
ladies and
Brittany.
gentlemen,
Thanks for the suggestion. Guys, if you want us to review a snack, snackandslack@gmail.com.
Don't send us gross stuff. But actually do at the same time.
We do have veto power. Like we...
no. We take all suggestions.
We take all suggestions. We just take some seriously.
No, we do all of them. And sometimes we lose mail, so...
We'll
what
let
the
you know
heck?
if it's lost.
What the heck? We know you guys have like 4 listeners, and I'm 1, and I keep emailing you. I want you to eat some... What are those, like pickled... Do they have pickled pig's feet? Yeah, I think they do.
I hope not.
If they do, they don't have them where we live, so don't even try. That'd be so gross. I would love to eat like a gross snack, though, just so we can like define the lower bounds of like what's terrible.
Here's the thing, though. I feel like pickled pig's feet would only be like 25 cents. So it's like, well, there's value. So.
Yeah, that's true. Because like the Vienna sausages or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, I got a can of one of those the other day because that's what happens when I go to Walmart at 2 in the morning. I end up with the can of Vienna sausages because like, what else do you do? Because I'm like, they're cheap. That's a good deal. And I'm like, wow, I need to go to bed. And then I like eat them and I'm like, oh, that's why they're cheap.
Exactly.
But is the value really there if it's not good still?
I don't know.
It's hard to say.
Anyway, yeah, hit us up. Please tell your friends about us.
Say good things about us, please.
Yeah, we would like to share this experience with more people.
This journey.
Anything you guys... We would appreciate anything you guys do to help us out.
I thought you were going to say, like, is there anything you guys would like to add?
Like I'm teaching a class up here.
Does anyone else have any more questions about the cucumbers?
I think most people are questioning when this episode's going to end.
And I think they're going to get their answer.